at this, Overcomer. This book by itself is making $37,000 a month. This one is making 30. This one is making 22,000, 10,000, 11,000. Just look at it throughout. You see that all the books here are really doing extremely well. So when you see books that are doing well like that, it means that there is really high demand. And this is a niche that shows that if you get into it, you can easily do well if you follow the right procedure. And don't worry about that, because I'm going to show you everything you need to do in order for you to be able to get your book into a position like this. The Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. The time and the season in which we are living, I believe that everybody is supposed to have multiple streams of income. And it doesn't matter wherever you are in the world. With the internet, everybody can make business everywhere around the world. You can create products here in the US, sell them in China. You can be in Ghana and you make products and sell in the US. And I'm going to be showing you today how easy it is for you to make an ebook and sell. Most of the time when people come to me for coaching, they are like, no, I don't know how to write. But Overcomers, AI has made things easier. And I'm going to show you not just how to create any common book with AI, not any kind of book that any other person can create. I'm going to show you how to create a book that is unique to you. A book that even if people read, they will never know that that book was created with AI. It's only you who is going to understand that you did that book with AI. In order for you to be able to create that kind of high quality book, then you need to watch this video step by step. You know, when you have this knowledge, it's going to transform your life. Because when you learn how to create one, you can create 2, you can create 10, and nobody will be able to stop you from creating. The good thing about it is that when you create a digital product, so an ebook is a digital product, you can sell it to 100,000 people. You can sell it to 1 million people. That digital product has no limitation on the number of people who are going to buy that product. The amazing thing about it is that just this one product, you can create many different streams of income from it. You can sell it as an ebook. You can sell it as a paperback. You can sell it as an audiobook. You can translate it into many different languages. You can still take this book and create workbooks from this same book. Overcomers, the possibilities are endless. And so this is a skill that when you learn how to do, you can easily make extra thousands of dollars on the side. Sometimes I talk with people and they say, oh, I've tried and I've not been able to succeed. The truth is that people who persist to the end, people who really want to change their life, they are going to be there until they succeed. For example, this video that I'm creating, I'm going to put so much value that even if I want to sell this value, it's going to be for so much money. But Overcomers, I'm giving it completely for free. And sometimes because it's free, people despise it. Right here, some people who click on this video have already clicked out. Other people who clicked on this video are going to click out soon. But to you, my Overcomers, I want to encourage you to make sure that if you want to achieve something in life, you pay attention to every detail. Some people are going to watch this video to the end, but they are not going to take action. Other people are going to watch the video and they are going to take action. And maybe they are not going to press through. But the people who are going to press through are those who are going to make a difference. Are those who are going to create an impact in their world, are those who are going to change their generation, and are those who are going to be blessed financially. Overcomers, the mindset shift that I had as a Christian, as a child of God, is that everything I do, I'm not just doing it because of the money. I'm not creating this video just because of the money. Because of the lives that I'm touching, because of the impact that I'm creating. And to me, I see it more as a call. I don't see it as something that I'm doing because I want to make money. I see it as a call. So when I'm writing any book, when I'm publishing anything, when I'm starting any business, I don't see it as something that I'm doing in order for me to make money. I see it as a responsibility. And I really want you to have that mindset shift, to know that just as you get up in the morning, dress up and go to work because you have signed to work for that company, as you get up and do that, why can't you just get up and sleep in the house without going? Because you have made that commitment. Commit to yourself and tell yourself, by the end of this year, I want to be able to have at least 5 different extra sources of income. Is it possible? It is possible. Just as I mentioned, just creating an ebook, you can already create many different streams of income. So many people who come to us, they don't know where to start, they don't know what to do. I'm going to tell you everything in this video. If you have an idea, if you don't even have an idea, you have interest in creating a book, the first thing that I want you to think about a pain that you have gone through in life. Now, let's say, for example, you are struggling with raising up your children, right? You are struggling with raising up your children. It could be a pain that you've already gone through. Maybe you are still trying to figure it out. You are still trying to learn and you want to know more, right? But the best position to be is something that you have already overcome, something that you've gone through, you've overcome it, and now you've gained so much knowledge, so much experience, and you have so much passion to share with others. Taking for example myself, I used to struggle to be able to balance my job as a senior DevOps engineer and struggle to balance my family, and that was weighing down on me. You know, I made the switch to start my own businesses. Now I had gone through that pain. I can now share it with you because I know how it feels. Because I know the struggles I went through in order for me to be here. And now it's easier for me to share that experience with you. Just assume that, like we said, raising up children. Let's go with that example. And now when you have that idea, what I want you to do is that you need to make sure that that idea that you have is something that is actually in demand. You don't want to go ahead and create an ebook that nobody is buying. So I use Publisher Rocket. I want you to come here. Just click here where it says key search. Put your topic here. We are talking about raising children, right? Go ahead and search like this. It's going to open all these windows for you. Go ahead and just open it like this. This is actually looking so good already. Just go ahead and open. So you just take your time, open until you go right to the end. We are just going to end here for now. If you look at it, you see that here, look at this, raising children is really doing well. Look at the average monthly income here. So overcomers, this is actually a topic that you can write, right? So if you look at it, it's really doing well. So what I like to do is that I like to look for the ones that has green or green orange, just like this. So now let's take this one for example, and I'm just going to come here and I'm going to click here. So when you click here, it's going to bring the individual books. So these are the individual books that are under that niche. Look at this overcomer. This book by itself is making $37,000 a month. This one is making 30. This one is making 22,000, 10,000, 11,000. Just look at it throughout. You see that all the books here are really doing extremely well. So when you see books that are doing well like that, it means that there is really high demand. And this is a niche that shows that if you get into it, you can easily do well if you follow the right procedure. And don't worry about that, because I'm going to show you everything you need to do in order for you to be able to get your book into a position like this. One thing that I like Publisher Rocket is that you can come here to unleash the category right here. And now let's say you come here, look at this first one that says insights, right? You click here. Oh wow, look at that. You see that it's a growing category. And now when you see a growing category like this, it means that there is so much demand. So you can easily put your book in that category and it's growing. Sometimes people go and put their books in a category that is dying and they don't know why their books are not doing well, because the category itself is not doing well. So go ahead and check it out. And wow, I love this overcomer. Look at this, and it's under Christian books and Bible, Christian living, family and relationship. So that is what we are going to go for. So let's just come here. I'm just going to copy this and just hold it for myself, just so that as we go further, we are going to be able to use that information. Just go ahead and check all of this and see the categories in which you can put your book. Let's go ahead and check out any of the books. Let's check out this first one here. So if you check out the book is a bestseller. So take your time, choose exactly the book that you want to check out, right? You can check many of them. So this one is a bestseller. Just go ahead. What I normally do is that I'll come down here, I go to the reviews and I see what people are saying about the book. Why do people actually like this book? So this is a recent review. What is it that is making people to like this book? So you can look at it, you'll see that people are reviewing. This is just July. So it's a recent thing. All of this July in 2024, August, and we are in August overcomer. So it's something that is in high demand. So go ahead and check all the reviews, see the positive reviews. What are people saying about this book? Also go ahead and come like to the negative reviews. Just click on negative reviews and see what people are saying. What is it that people don't like about this book? Now take those ideas, right? Those are things that you are going to include in your own book. So everything that is so good, you are going to make it better. Everything that is not good, you are going to remove it from your own book. You get the idea. And so you can go and do the same thing for similar books so that you can gather all the information from all these books, right, and put it in your book. This book actually has 4 different versions, which is 4 different sources of income. So you see, it has a Kindle, it has the audio, it has a paperback, and it has a hard copy. And these are all things that you can do. So it's just this one book that is created, but you can sell it in many different formats. Now I have a link down below that is called Designrr. This book, don't worry, sometimes you are thinking, oh, I don't know how to write. We are going to use AI to create our book. So when you click on the link down below, it's going to bring you here. So this tool is amazing. This tool is normally this price per year, but if you click on the link down below, it's on a promotion, on a special offer, and you are going to pay just $27 for a lifetime. So I encourage you to make sure you get it today because you don't have so much time, right? So after you create your account, it's going to bring you here. You can click on new ebook. You see that you can create your ebook here. You can also narrate your audiobook here. So the ebook you write, you can also use AI voices and narrate it. So just go ahead and click here like this. And then you come here, we want to do an ebook. So you just click here on ebook, click here again on ebook. And what is the format that you want? You just click here. It's going to ask us this question. So for what I'm showing you how to do, because I'm going to show you how to make your book unique, I want you to click here on this one that says PDF. You can take any of them. So you go ahead and click on PDF just like this. And then now you come here to select. So if you have the link, let's say, for example, you are reading a blog article and you really like it. It's talking about raising children. You can just take the link and click here. Or you have a Word document that you have already written, a sample. You can just come here and upload it. Or an existing document. But what we are going to do is that we are going to use AI. I want you to click on this one that says Use Word Genie. You click here. And then the theme right here. What is a theme? Let's say we want to make it educational. We could also take spiritual development. Let's just take educational. And then we go ahead and we click here. So now it's going to ask us to click next. You just go ahead. Now, what is it for? So it's going to ask you for the topic. We can just put raising children. The language we are going to use is English. If you want any other language, you go ahead and change it. So you go ahead and click here just like this, and it will take some time. It will bring you here. So now it brings you subtitles, like sub niches that could be under raising children. So the main topic that you actually put raising children is going to be here, and then it's going to give you other things like positive parenting techniques. So it's going to homeschooling strategies. It's going to give you many different ones. So go ahead and choose any one that relates to whatever you want to talk about, right? This is talking about special need parenting. Go ahead and just choose the one that matches your need, and then you come here, you continue. So overcomers, now what is the audience? Who are you writing this book for? Maybe you are writing it for busy parents. Maybe you are writing it for single moms. Maybe you are just writing it for parents. Maybe you are writing it for Sunday school teachers. Maybe you are writing whatever thing that you are writing it for. Go ahead and put it here. So let's just put parents here, and then we go ahead and continue. So it's going to give us different titles. Look at them. Here you are going to choose just one title. Let's just say The Gentle Guide. Positive parenting approach to modern families. So you just go ahead and take it like that, right? And now you just go ahead and click just like that. So it's asking you what kind of tone do you want to use. You can come here and choose any kind of tone. Encouraging. Let's take encouraging. So you go ahead and just click here like this. Next. So at this point, it's going to give us an outline. So this is the outline. It's amazing what AI can do. Just to come out with this outline, if you have to think by yourself, it's going to take you weeks to come out with this outline. If you have ever written a book, you will understand what I'm saying. And now we have all of this here. Go ahead and read it. If there is anything you want to change, so it has given us up to 12 chapters. If there's anything you want to change, you can regenerate the outline. If you want to edit it, you go ahead and edit it. Now when you are done with that, you come here. So all the positive things that you saw on the sample books that we checked, you can go ahead and take that information and put here. You can also look on the outlines of those books and see what they are actually including in their outline. So you can take those ideas and also put in your book. You just need to make sure that yours is better. So you go ahead and click next. So guess what will happen? So AI is going to generate this book for us. This is it. Chapter 1, Overcomers. The first time I saw this, I was shocked. So it has already given us chapter 1, Understanding Positive Parenting, the foundation of positive parenting. If you keep scrolling down, the benefit. If you keep scrolling down, it's going to keep giving you information. So now this is chapter 1. It's still generating, right? Then after that, it's going to generate chapter 2. It will keep going until all the 12 chapters that we have. If you are shocked, just as I am, I want you to go to the comment section and just put, this is amazing. So now, while it's doing its thing, I just want you to know, it might be hard now. It might be difficult. You might have been struggling and it's not going. Any person that you see succeeding today had to push through. For you to be able to have a breakthrough, you have to pray through. You have to push through. It's a battle. So if you are struggling financially, you need to know that you have to push through. It's normal. If it was easy, everybody would have become millionaires. If it was easy, everybody would just do it. Especially now with AI, all these things that are available to us. If it's just that easy, then everybody will do it. Like, for example, how many people are going to do this, even though it's this easy? Most people want to keep doing line journals, right? Line journals is just the foundation. It's just for beginners. In order for you to make that different, you need to go a little bit higher. You look at things like coloring books. So many people are doing it, right? But overcomers, you don't remain there. You go a little bit higher. Children's book, many people are doing it. But you don't remain there. Now you start creating things like ebooks. And it's easy. You see what we are doing? It's not anything that is so difficult. Anybody can do it. So now our ebook is done. So this is it. So just scroll through and you can really see the amazing job that this has done. Now, the trick that I use is that I'm going to come here and I'm just going to copy all of this. If you just continue from here, you are going to be able to create the entire ebook, but that's not what I do. So now, the way I use this, I use it as a foundation. It's a base. From here, this is what is going to differentiate you and make your own ebook to stand out. Now, why will I go online and there are best-selling books there and I go and buy an ebook that is generated with AI? There's no way I can do that. So how are you going to stand out? How are you going to make a difference? Go ahead, copy this, paste it on a Word document. So for example, we can just come here and copy it like this. Copy the entire book and paste it somewhere on a Word document. But let's just take just this for now, since I'm showing you, and I'm just going to copy just like that. So maybe you don't have Word on your computer. It's perfectly okay. Just go to your Gmail, go like that and look for these documents and just paste it there. See, overcomers, life is easy. Just go there and paste the whole thing right there. So now you have your book right here. What I want you to do is that I want you to take your time. Go through and read this book. Now, remember, we started by saying that you have gone through something. You have had some experience. You have gone through some pain. And you have passion now to teach people. Now, your ebook will only make sense. Your ebook will only serve if it's transformative. If it's something that can take somebody from point A to point B. People are buying books because they want to buy a solution. They are going to remove their money to give you for that thing because of the solution that that thing is going to give them, that thing is going to offer them. So now, what do I want you to do? I want you to go now and start reading this book. Take your time. Read it. If you are having difficulties, you can play it and listen to it. Now, you can record your voice. You can type it and add things that have meaning to you. Now, you can start by saying, I used to struggle with my children. For example, maybe you are struggling with the children to be able to pick their dishes after themselves. And now, how did you handle that? Maybe you decided that after dinner, the whole family is going to gather and just gather everything and put in the dishwasher, gather everything and just clean the house at once. And maybe that's the trick you use. And now you are no longer going around and screaming at the children to do this because you use that trick. And everybody in the whole family now knows, after dinner, this is what we are doing, right? You found a solution and that's what you are putting in your book. So those experiences that you have had in raising up your children, to help your children to be able to study their Bible, to be able to pray on their own without you actually following them up, right? Those things that you have done, that's what you are going to put in your book, Overcomers. Now, make it personal. Make it relatable so that when somebody is reading it, they can be like, oh, wow. They can feel it. They can understand it. Why? Because you put in your own passion. That is what is going to differentiate your book from every other person who is using this software. Now, after you've done all of that, now we are going to use Kittl to be able to format our book, to bring it into the format of a book. So I'm just going to copy this and I will show you how to go about it. Click on the link that says Kittl and create an account. Use the code by it so that you'll be able to have 25% off. Now, just come here and click here. So you can actually completely try Kittl for free. You can follow me step by step just as I'm doing. Now, the next thing that I want you to do, just come here. So let's say we are going to be creating a book. Let's come here and then you go to inches. Let's say we are going to be doing 6 by 9 inches. You go ahead and put 6 by 9. So that's what we are going to be doing, and you just go ahead and create. This is our book template. So at this time, I want you to go ahead and click on this document that says free trim sizes. And when you click on it, it's going to bring you here. You just go ahead and put in your email. Then you'll be able to have access to this document. You have all these different trim sizes that I've made for free. You go ahead and come to this one that says 6 by 9. And then you take this one that says no bleed. And now you just go ahead and download it for free. So go ahead and click here on upload. And then you go ahead and upload our trim size here. Since it's the exact size, it's just going to fit perfectly. The reason why we are using this is so that it's going to help us to be able to put our book in the right trim size. So when you want to upload your book to Amazon KDP, you are not going to have any error. Now come here to where it says element. Click on this one like this and then just fit it inside here. You fit it inside here just like this, and then you can go ahead, just change the color to white. So now you can come here to where it says border. Just click here and you can put some kind of border there, just so that you'll be able to differentiate where it ends. You don't need to make it to be transparent. You just need to make it in a way that you alone knows where it is, and you can remove it at the end. It's just to help you so that you make sure that your book is inside the right size. Now with that, you can go ahead and delete this, so I can tell where my book is going to end. So everything that you are writing in your book is going to end inside this trim size. What I want you to do is that you just come here. You go here to text right here. So you see here, under here that says add paragraph, come to this one that says paragraph. Click here on show all, and it's going to show you many different paragraphs. So let's just go ahead and take this one. So you can click here just like this. Let's say the text that you copied, what are you going to do? You just come here and then you are going to paste it here just like that. And then you go ahead, copy the other side and paste it just like that. If you come here just like this, you can ungroup everything. So when you ungroup it, everything, the title is on its own now by itself. Everything is on its own now. So if you decide you want to copy just this one and put like that, you can go ahead and do it. So you can now put your entire document down like this and do the same thing here. Another thing that you can do is that you can still keep it half. You come here to images. You can just type something like happy family. Now you just come here, you take an image, right, and put it here just like this. So what happens when you are reading a book and then there are images inside like that? So overcomers, you can see how you differentiate your own book. And then at this point here, you are going to put your title. You come here, you just click like this, click here, and then you can duplicate it and you will have a different page. Or you can just copy and paste. And now you are doing that so that you should keep the same size. Another thing that you can do, you can actually just come here like this. When you click here, you can draw another artboard right here. You just create another one like this. And now when you do that, it's going to bring this window here. You just go ahead and put exactly the same sizes again. You just put 6 by 9. You go now to your document, copy everything and just paste here, and you just keep doing that over and over. So you just go ahead and continue to develop it like this, and you just go ahead and complete your entire book. So when you are done with your book, you just come here to where it says download. You click here just like that, and then you come here, you allow it because you are going to be downloading everything. The one thing that I want you to do is that you come here and click on this place and take the one that says PDF. You make sure you are taking PDF. And now you just come here, you can increase this to 300. That will make it to have very high quality. you increase it to 300 just like that. So you make sure you combine it so that it's going to give you one complete document. If you forget to click this, then you are going to have individual PDFs. That's not what we want. So when you click that and then you just come here, you click download. So when you download it, this is how your book is going to look. Overcomer, this is what we just did. Now the next thing that I want you to do is to click on this other video that is going to show you how to design your cover. If you are still struggling and you need to learn more on how to publish and how to actually get sales on your book, you can check out my master course down below. And if you need one-on-one coaching, you can also go ahead and check out a form down below. So I'm going to see you in the next video.
It's been a while since we laid down to reflect upon